Greetings, fellow educators. This video is for you. How do you build interactive content for your students when you can't quite find the right tools online or from the publishers? You create it yourself, that's how. If you're like me and you have no idea how to code anything, let alone an interactive lesson, AI is here to help. In this video, I will show you how to create an interactive lesson by using what we call vibe coding with Google Gemini. Let me start by opening up a browser window and navigating to Google Gemini. Here you will see that I have Gemini AI open and it is asking what I want to do. For this project, we will need to turn on the Canvas function so that it opens up a collaboration space to create the code. Next, what I'm going to do is type in my prompt. Your prompt should be a relatively detailed description of the vision you have in your head on what you want to create. The more detailed you are in your initial prompt, the quicker you will obtain the results you are looking for with less revisions. In this activity, I'm going to have Gemini create an interactive lesson on the topic of Ohm's law. I also wanted to add theory-based questions for students to test their understanding. Once you have a good prompt, click Submit and let Gemini do its magic. You'll notice that another window has opened up on the side and is populating a bunch of code. To me, it looks like a long-lost language that I have no understanding of at all. That's okay, Gemini will help me through all of it. Let Gemini do its thing. You'll notice two tabs at the top, one that says Code and one that says Preview. When the code has been completed, you'll be able to preview the application in the Gemini Canvas window. Here you see that the code has been completed and the preview has been opened automatically. You can always click back on the Code tab to see all the code, but there's no need to at this point. My recommendation is to check out the application itself and test its function and accuracy with the data. Here you'll see me run through the lesson and I will click on some right answers and then also click on some wrong answers to see if they function properly. Initially, I do notice a couple of things that will need to be refined, but it otherwise looks like a great start. Next, let's go ahead and revise the issues that we noticed. The first thing I noticed is that it gave an error on section 3 where students could place any two known values to calculate the third value. If you input the voltage and the resistance, it pre-populated the current with an incorrect value and stated to only place in two of the three values. This was an easy fix by telling it what the error was and how to duplicate it. It fixed that for me right away. The second issue I saw was that the Ohm's law pie chart had incorrectly drawn lines in it. Did you notice that? Here you'll see that I tell it to adjust the lines for me, and it makes the corrections to the code to fix the error. All done with just written text. It's really that easy. Now let's test the app again and make sure it works correctly. This time it looks right and functions correct. At this point, you could ask it to add additional items you envisioned in your lesson, revise items that it has as part of the lesson, or make any other necessary adjustment you see fit. It's truly that easy. Finally, we need to take the code and make it into something usable. Here we are going to go back into the canvas and copy all of the code. The best way to do this is to make sure you click within the canvas where the code is located and do the Control-A to select all, and then Control-C to copy all of it to the clipboard. Next, locate your application called Notepad. Open the app and then clear anything that might be in it. When you have a clean notepad, click Control-V to paste all of the code located on your clipboard. You should now see all of the code that was in Gemini in the notepad. Next, we need to save the file as the appropriate type. In the upper corner, click on File, and then click Save As to open the save options. For this file, you need to save it as an HTML file. To do this, where it says Save as Type, click All Files. For the file name it anything you like followed by .html. This will save your file as the correct type to open as an app in your web browser. From here, all you need to do is locate the file in the folder you saved it in and double-click it to launch it. It should open in your default web browser. Here you'll see my app running in the browser as it did in the canvas. It works pretty slick if you ask me. Well, from here, all you need to do is figure out how you want to deliver it. If you have an LMS like D2L, you can plop the HTML directly into the course shell. This isn't something I'm going to go into detail how to do that in this video, but I'm sure someone on your campus can help show how. Otherwise, another option would be to provide the file to the students directly, where they can open it locally on their computer. Either way works. Well, what are your thoughts? Did you ever think that you could be able to create content like this yourself? Is it something you plan to give a try? If you like this video, please give it a like. Also, click that follow button to stay up to speed on other ideas I share on this channel. In the comment, share what applications you were able to make by vibe coding. I can't wait to hear what neat things you come up with. Until then, see you next time.